Well, faithful, Talofa. All right, now we go live on. We got the Instagram going. We're live on Instagram as well. Yeah. I tried telling y'all. Y'all laughed at me, told me I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, but I tried telling you. That's all I can say about that right now. This will be the ticker at the end. Like I said, I tried telling people that this game was going to be if the Niners defense could not stop the run and the Lions got ahead, this was gonna be a long game. And everybody pretty much said, nah, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. This is just gonna be a straight blowout. We're good. The Lions ain't shit. This run defense has been trash for as long as I can remember. The only reason why it looks good at times is because teams have abandoned the run to keep up with us keeping points. And with that, of course, the occasional run that they throw in is going to look good or is going to get stopped. But yeah, um, yeah, we'll extend to go to more breaks. Yeah, this is um, at this point we just need to go to a 5-man front. Just put Kinlaw dead over the center, and look at that. Their starting left guard is out. Their what do you call it? Their center has more injuries than I can freaking even think can name, and yet we still can't do this shit. Carcast, my brother, me and you were the only ones saying this, and yet we kind of got clowned on for it. But yeah, me and you were the only ones staying on this island saying that this run defense was going to be the end of this, was going to be the Achilles heel, and they are breaking it right now. All right, so we got Miss Teresa. How's it going? Thank you for showing up as always. See, Kyle needs to move back to Pocket Mate's place. Yeah, yeah. I don't even think it's on the offense right now. It's the defense. The defense is what is killing it. Obviously, I mean, I know it's an obvious statement, but um, the arm tackling has been an issue all year long. Um, I've again another thing I'm trying to point out to people: like, look, this team arm tackles terribly, and it's just what's up, John LaJoy? Thank you for showing up, my brother. Uh, yeah, again, I agree with you, my man. Well, let's see if we can do anything but this going for those watching on Instagram. Thank you for showing up. If you want your comments to show up from the Instagram, please jump over to the Jesus Christ. We're just this is pathetic. Uh, it's one of those times where I hate being okay or I hate being right. It sucks being right. I called this and I told everybody that we can't overlook this team. All right, so let's see. Hey, look, we did something on defense. Don't get up and act. Please don't do your stupid little dance. Just walk off. There you go, Bosa. I was waiting for somebody. Disappointed is an understatement. I don't even know what the word is for how this shows up. All right, so we are down to. It's funny how many people are fucking texting me right now. Ah, fucking hey, man. Yeah, like I said, this Lions defense, their speed is what scared me out of the backfield. Knowing that we are a shoulder tackling team, it terrified me, and it's everything is showing up coming to fruition that this is what was an Achilles thing. There's a draw. Hey, look, we made some tackles. And I will say the fact that they started one series and started just putting Penei Sewell in motion and making him an eligible receiver, that to me tells me that the Lions they're feeling themselves right now. It's going to take a lot. Even if we score right now, the Lions are still going to feel good. Oh, let's see. So they're on about looks like 45-yard line or so. I can't tell from this aerial shot. If you guys are watching this on regular TV, you guys are probably ahead of me. I am watching on a stream, which is typically about 45 seconds to a minute and a half behind. So at this point, not the game, but the half might actually be over with how you're watching it. And I just haven't reached that point yet. Jesus Christ. That is 2 third downs, 112, 118, and they got a first. Sad. We are getting absolutely picked apart left and right, and I wish my phone would just shut the fuck up right now. Hey, man, I tried telling people you guys were legit, and everybody, most of the Niner faithful fucking just laughed me off and said I had no idea what the hell I was talking about. Let's see, Glenn Mason. There's still time. Yeah, there's definitely the time, but we're talking about a comeback of one much better than that last week's. This has to be a hell of a fucking comeback. Let's see. To go deep and check down a little bit. Exactly. Yeah. And then Dan Castillo, I'd rather have Chicago run the ball. If we lose, go out like that, putting the ball in airs. Yeah. Well, at this point, we're gonna have to put the ball in the air. You know what I mean? So, yeah. It's obvious. It's becoming more and more obvious that the issues with the tipped balls from Purdy, it's starting to be more and more of an issue, especially as the playoffs have we got deeper in the playoffs. These batted balls and everything like that, we're getting more and more of them. But we definitely, like I said, it's not that I'm not hopeful. It's just without a huge change, I don't see this one bring it back. Yeah, 3rd and 18. But that's been an issue for this defense for years, though. Come on, how many times have we seen it? Like with last week, we had how many 3rd and longs, and we got pass interferences from Ambry Thomas. The year before was those how many 3rd down longs that we get pass interferences from Josh Norman. So this isn't something necessarily new. Yeah, only Bosa showed up on the D. That's another fact that I was beating home that if we are going to win this game, this defensive line has to show up. Javon Hargrave has not been worth the money he has. The trade for Chase Young has not been worth the value of it. He's not put up enough to where all of this is worth it. And it's just being exposed over and over. Let's see. All right, so let's see what we can do. There's 47 seconds left. They are on the 17-ish yard line. 2nd and 6. Can we actually get a stop here? At least can we curb some of this bleeding right now? Oh. Who was covering that? Because that guy was wide the fuck open. That should have been a touchdown. Goff knows he missed it. He had a decent pocket on that one. Appreciate it, my man. Thank you very much. We do shows on Monday. I'll put up the reaction video. Tuesday's our main show where we review everything. Friday we do a post game review show where we go over everything. Friday is a weekend review show / preview for the next week, and then we have a pregame, a halftime show, and then we also have a post game show. So feel free to show up on that. if you want to. But again, thank you for subbing, my man. All right, Bosa is back. Far side, St. Brown again. First down, they got it within, what, 3-yard line? And going back to your point with Carcass, is that, yeah, Bosa has showed up, but Bosa has been biting really hard on some of these runs on the inside. He's been a bunch where he bit and then they ran around him on the outside. I would have, what did Kyle just say there? Kyle just said, fix your shit or something like that. All right, so we got Golf Pack to pass. He's going to the ends. I was almost waiting for that to be a PI, to be honest with you. All right. So we got 2nd and goal, 25 seconds left. Kyle just looks completely just lost out there. Somebody had to save this. It has to show up. Somebody has to show up. Do something big. Good stop. Lions will stop the clock with 17 seconds left. For those of you on Instagram, thank you for showing up. I got to go back and forth between the two streams because I can't see the Instagram one on the StreamYard. So if you want your comments to show up from Instagram, please jump over to the Niner Faithful Radio on either YouTube or Facebook. And then I can actually see your comments if you want those read live on the air. But either way, thank you for showing up. If I try to remember to go back and forth between the two, but sometimes I do miss them. All right. 17 seconds left. We got Goff in the shotgun. Wouldn't be surprised if Penny Sewell is reported in as eligible. Laporta's in motion. It's going to be a screen pass, and looks like that's going to get down to about the 2. They're going to take a timeout, 4th and goal, so they're going to take that field goal and try and go up 24-7 at the half. In fact, I am just going to go ahead and put that score up there. Actually, no, because this is Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell might actually go for this shit. And I think he might be doing it. Oh. Campbell's going for it. Dan Campbell's going to go for this. He's going to go for the kill shot, basically, right here at half. Nope, he's changing it. I really thought Dan Campbell was going to go for that kill shot. Exactly. This was going to take a big, you don't bite in on those. You got to stay here, hold your position, make them turn in, not bite where you bite on the inside and then they just go run the outside. That's what they've been doing. The speed on this offense is something we have not faced all season. This is probably the fastest team we've seen all year. Ooh. And now they're up 24-7. Yeah, I'm just going to go and change the banner on that. I really thought that Dan Campbell, knowing him, because Dan Campbell's a damn good coach. It's another thing I got right. And yes, I am pounding my chest on that. I told everybody the Lions were going to be good 3 years ago when they hired Dan Campbell. They're a little bit ahead of schedule from what I thought they would be, but they are definitely good right now. Man, all of a sudden I got all these allergies this weekend. Like, I don't know what the hell happened up here. For those that don't know, I live up in the Seattle area as a faithful, and like we had a weekend where it was like 65, 50, or about 60, 65 degrees, and all of a sudden all this shit started blooming. So my allergies are kicking my ass right now. Jesus Christ, my phone will not shut the fuck up. Ray going to take it out. Ray got to the third. Oh, Ray had a chance if he could stay on his feet there. What are these penalties for? Let's see. All right. What's the flag on? Again, I'm watching on a stream, so you guys might already be at halftime. In fact, let me check. What is the ESPN say? Should say. So we'll just take a knee. Yeah, it looks like it is over at halftime. So I'm going to go ahead and move some stuff around. I'm going to mute this since it's obviously already halftime. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the intro real quick, and then we will come back and start this halftime fuckery for good. Just a second. All right, Talofa Faithful. Oh, hit the button twice. Talofa Faithful, welcome to the Niner Faithful Radio Halftime Show. It's me, the captain. Just sitting here taking this all in, and man, we are getting the shit kicked out of us. Yeah, right now it's 24-7. We got also joining the show Randy Mass Collin. We're getting a lesson right now. Should I tell you, brother? Yes, it has been a disappointment. We got Steve O in the house or golf chants. Dude, I thought I was crazy hearing fucking golf chants. So those, okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought I heard that, but I thought I heard some golf chants. I mean, golf is a local boy and all that kind of shit, and but to hear golf chants in the first half of a freaking home game in the NFC Championship game, Randy, I believe that's disgraceful is not even a good enough word for what's going on right now. This team, I know I've hit this a few points on earlier when we first started the broadcast, but like I've been saying, like I've been trying to tell people, our run defense is shit. It has been shit all season. It has been hidden by the fact that teams have had to pass to keep up with us in points all year. And so, of course, when you're only running a little bit, it only takes one or two guys to make a good tackle. And so all of a sudden, everybody's like, "Oh, the run defense is no, the run D has not been that good at all. It has been suspect from the get go, and it's been hidden by the fact that teams have had to pass on us." I tried telling people that and basically got laughed at and told I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. Let's see. It's a master class by the Lions coaches. Yeah. It's not even a master class. It's the fact that if we could not get up on them and if we were behind in any sort of way and all they did was keep running the ball like they are doing right now, we have no answer for it. Our team sucks at fucking tackling. I've said that. I've beat that to death all year long. How often do you see these guys over there just arm tackling bullshit over and over and over? You might not be the only one he lost. He's probably quite a few people that Kyle's going to lose. But this one, like I said, this arm tackling bullshit when we tackle has been going on for more than just this year. This has been going on for quite some time. And it's just, fuck, man. I've said it over. I feel like a broken record for the amount of times I have said it over this season that as good as Fred Warner is, he arm tackles 95% of the time. So when he does that, he misses tackles, and everybody else does the same bullshit. It's one of the reasons why I was so high on the drafting of Jair Brown, because Jair Brown actually tackles. If you watch his game tape from when he was at Penn State, he actually tackles people. He hits them. He doesn't do that shoulder bullshit that everybody else has done, which this team does a whole hell of a lot. And right now, with a team that runs the ball as damn well as the Lions do, it's an Achilles heel. It's nothing that we can do because we can't tackle. We've just finally ran into a team that with their running game was strong enough to where they could just keep running it, and our arm tackles are going to cost us. Hey, I just want to say what's up to everybody on the Instagram side of things. How's it going, everybody? Thank you for showing up. I'm going back and forth, so I'm trying to read both comments on the Instagram and over on the Facebook and YouTube side. But if you want to have your comments so everybody can see them on the air, you have to go either onto Niner Faithful Radio's Facebook or our YouTube stream, because for some reason it doesn't integrate the two comments. But we got Dirty Designs over here saying, man, we need to do something. Yes, we do. But what are we going to do? Are they all of a sudden going to learn how to tackle over the halftime? Because that's my thing. Tackling. We suck at tackling for this game. Looks like we are getting some sort of a raid. Cerebral palsy raid. All right. Not sure where that's coming from. Soar the Spirit and Cerebral Palsy Gamer. All right. Cool. Thank you very much for the raid, my man. For those, if you guys, for them doing a raid, make sure to go back over to their channel and like and sub to them. Going back over to the StreamYard stuff. Let's see, Randy, we get back and look at the film. We see so many terrible defensive calls. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily on Wilkes. This has been an issue underneath Salah, underneath D'Amico, and all those kinds of things. So I mean, this is nothing new with the missed tackling and all that kind of stuff. So while yes, it was the yes, it's showing up today underneath Wilkes, and he has not done any sort of adjustments whatsoever so far. It's not just a Wilkes thing. Let's see, Randy, Huff was the leak in the damn thing. Yeah. Go Lions. Well, right now you guys are definitely going somewhere, because at the rate of it, it doesn't look like we're going to be going anywhere if we don't fix this shit at halftime. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the stats real quick. Let me pull this up. Split screen. All right. So right now, I'm just going to go straight to this part right here. Look at this. That is an absolute disgrace for them to be having that much rushing. You know, Jared Goff, 13 of 20, 145 yards. I mean, come on. He is spreading the ball around. What is it? Let's go to Lions overall. So they've got 21 carries for 148 yards rushing in just the first half. I don't give a damn what team you play for or who you're playing against. You ain't beating shit with that. So, I mean, this is just a pathetic attempt, or just not even an attempt. It's just pathetic playing with how these guys are doing the tackle and all that kind of shit, man. So you got that going on. Let's see who else has got there. So, I mean, go back. Over. Brock is only 7 or 15 for 93 yards and a touchdown. Again, as bad as another point that I made on our channel was that we needed to, if we were going to win this game, both lines needed to establish themselves. Well, the defensive line, yes. Let's see, what does Bosa have? Bosa has 2 sacks. Great. Bosa has also been caught on multiple occasions on some of these long runs where they went to the outside, where he's diving inside, not holding his ground. So again, instead of holding his ground on the outside and pushing the guys back inward, he's diving in and they're just cutting outside and going away from it. So yeah, he's played. Bosa has had a pretty good game. Has anyone seen Jair Brown? Or not Jair Brown, Javon Hargraves, Eric Armstead, Ken Law. I know Chase Young has had a couple of tackles for losses. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. He said one. He said one tackle. So the amount of time and effort that this organization has put into their defensive line to give up these stats that we have right now. Again, we're going. Let me scroll back up here. For these stats in the first half is absolutely pathetic. All right, so we got another code raid going on from the Corey Johnson, aka CMR. Thank you very much. We got Sky Mets. I'm embarrassed to be a fan. I'm never embarrassed of my football team, but I will say they fucking suck right now. And then we got Carcast. Me and my man Carcast were the only ones sitting on the island telling everybody not to overlook this Lions team. They've been doing the same thing to the Packers. Yeah, exactly. So let's see. What is it? Let's see. Going back over onto the Instagram, we got Janice Wilkes is coaching up at the booth again. Communication with a problem up there. No, I saw Wilkes down on the sideline. So I'm not sure unless something was announced at halftime that he was going back up to the booth. So, but um, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I never thought that Wilkes sideline or booth was a big issue to begin with, like some people. But it'd be interesting if he went back up into the booth, probably just because he wants to get away from Kyle Shanahan. Because I swear I saw one clip where Kyle Shanahan was just yelling. And I think if I read his words right, it was "get your shit together." So I could be wrong on that, but that's what it looked like he was saying. House from the Sky. This game is over. Boy, one of Shanahan sucks and Wilkes too. Um, I'm not going to say that the game is over. We can still definitely come back from it. It's going to be one hell of a comeback, and obviously a bigger comeback from what we had last week. More improbable for the most part. But yeah, I mean, we need to get back. Let's see. Russell Daniels Jr. D line got to stuff the run. They got to stuff the run, get some sort of pressure up the middle, because again, it's not worth it. This organization in general has put in so much for the defensive line specifically. And what have we gotten out of it? Nothing. When it comes time to actually, big games and all that kind of stuff, okay, cool. Nick Bosa, you got 2 sacks. What about the rest of you guys? The rest of you guys ain't doing shit. Everybody's getting pushed back, and nobody's doing anything. So in the second half, definitely. I don't know if normally it's just like hey man, let's just run CMC, let's get him going again, and all that. But at this point, even the offensive line isn't going anywhere with doing anything. So I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss. For defense, at this point, just make it a 5-man line. We're not doing anything. Keeping these extra people in the back to protect the passes, well, they ain't doing shit either. So what's the purpose? They're either throwing the ball on them like we throw the ball on people, or they're running it up wherever they want to go. So at this point, you might as well just put Kinlaw over the center, spread out everybody else, and just run that. Run with an extra quarterback or whatever. But right now, it's not working. So Zach the Potato, you guys look like Green Bay Packers. Yeah, we sure are playing like them right now. All right, everybody. So I'm not sure where it is because, like I said, I'm on a stream, so I'm always a little bit behind. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Jamie will be back after the game for her post game show. Maybe I'll come on and yell and scream some more, win or lose kind of thing. Maybe I won't be. We'll see how it is because I got to get up early for work. If not, I will definitely be putting out my reaction video probably sometime tomorrow afternoon when I get off of work. Tuesday, me and TJ will go over whatever happens in this game. We're still, I'll still put out the reaction video. We'll have our Tuesday review show, and then we'll probably have the Friday weekend review show. And it's probably the way things are going right now. It looks like it'll be the season in review show. But hopefully, we don't have that. We have, and I do show up to the post game show, and and I'm yelling and screaming because we came back from a really good win. But other than that, everybody, thank you very much for showing up. Please like and subscribe on the YouTube, the Facebook, the Instagram, wherever you find us. And until then, Phi Phi Tele Lava. One love, everybody. Thank you.